What is up, my fellow bro gamers? Mr. J313 finally back again with Mass Effect Andromeda. And on today's video, as you can tell, it is the Human Artificer. Yes, the Human Artificer has finally landed, and she is very good. Now, I will be doing commentary over this entire video of my level 1 gold gameplay with my new character, as per usual. But I want to say right now, if you guys enjoy my Mass Effect content, if you want to see more Mass Effect Andromeda, more Mass Effect 3, I need you all to hit that like button right now. I need you to share this with your friends, your schoolmates, your coworkers. Hell, send it to your grandma. And if she says, "What the fuck is this?" just tell her, "I want to see Mr. J put more Mass Effect videos out, so just watch it, damn it." Do it. Because Brian and I are planning some new things for the channel, and if I'm going to continue doing Mass Effect, I want to know that it will actually get support, it'll be getting views, because I don't really want to be taking the time away from our other series that we're planning on starting up here soon, as well as Destiny 2, because I'm going to have to get the Artificer completely leveled up, try and get the new Assault Rifle, as well as the next two characters, the Human Commando and the Human Guardian, and I want to know that the time will not be wasted. So with that said, guys, let's talk about the Human Artificer. Now, when I do these level 1 videos, they're always really fun to do because I like testing that character as a level 1 on gold. Now, the Human Artificer was no exception. She did very well. So, the Human Artificer, let's get a little bit of, go back on and kind of talk about her. She is a rare. I kind of expected an uncommon. That's what really surprised me. I will say I was wrong about how I thought the characters were going to be. One more ultra rare and then 2 uncommon. They added another rare, which I'm really surprised about. I'm kind of curious if they're going to do more characters now, which I really don't think that's going to be the case. I'm pretty sure after the next 2, it's done and over. No more content for Andromeda, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So, the Human Artificer is a rare. She is a complete support character. Complete and utter support. Using Cryo Beam, the Remnant VI, and Invasion. Complete support. You can't get more support than that. She is awesome. Complete debuff and support. The only thing that she would be missing for support is shield boost. But really with her loadout, I'm very happy with it, and looking further into her skills, trying to plan out how I'm going to build her, I'm getting pretty adventurous with how I'm going to build her. I think I'm going to try a couple of different things and then see what works out. So, along with her Remnant armor, I kind of expected something along the lines of how the Juggernaut had Remnant armor, but I'm very happy to see a new passive, the Combat Drone, as you can see floating above me. The Combat Drone, let me tell you right now, this is honestly one of my favorite passives in the game now, because it is so useful. I am beginning to call it the anti-addy, or really anti-anything, anti-melee ability, because pretty much anything that gets within a 5-meter radius of you, I'm not exactly sure of the radius or everything. I'd actually have to look at the skills, and I'm not doing that while I'm doing this commentary, but I'm going to say it's about a 5-meter radius. Anything that gets within that radius is the Combat Drone will release a giant pulse, and it will stun them. And it is beyond helpful because it will stun them for a good second or two, and it gives you that time, oh, there's something near me, you can back up. And it also does damage as well as gives you shields back occasionally, and it's just a really nice passive to have. The drone can be destroyed, but I actually haven't seen it. If I have, I never noticed. So I don't know if it's broke or question mark. BioWare, I don't know. But here on my loadout, I am actually using a Revenant Siphon that I just got before I started playing with the Human Artificer, and let me tell you right now, the Human Artificer with an Assault Rifle and a pistol was a great combo. Looking at her abilities, I instantly thought Sniper, because I thought, you know, you can sit back, use Cryo Beam and Invasion, you'll have your Remnant VI to protect you, and detonate with missiles once you get up there in the skills. But then I was kind of, like I said, I want to be a little adventurous and get kind of aggressive with her. She makes a great lockdown character, and that's going back, you know, she would make a great sniper. I could really see using my Siphon Vanquisher with her, but I just had too much fun using my Siphon Revenant. So, I'm probably going to continue that. I really do want to get the new assault rifle and try it with her, but there's just too much stuff in this game to unlock, and I probably will never get it, and it makes me depressed. Because BioWare said, fuck everyone on this game, let there be 50,000 weapons. So, aside from other weapons, I really feel like she could probably do well with anything. Really, you can adapt her to almost any playstyle, it seems. She can be aggressive, she can lock down, she can run with the team. Her shields and health, while aren't the greatest, aren't that bad. I believe she's in the low to mid 500s on health with around a mid 200 shield, so she's not great, she's not tanky by any real means, but she's not a complete squish. She can hold her own for the most part, but you've really got to play safe whenever it gets to groups of enemies. You really got to lock down a piece of cover, and that is where she can really shine, is because of Invasion and because of Remnant VI and her little combat drone passive. You can lock down areas of the map with ease. It is ridiculous, and I can really see once you start getting her leveled up. Now, I did play a couple games after this first one, and I'm going to go off experience of these games, leveling her up, getting the more damage on Cryo Beam, as well as all of your recharge speeds, getting them higher as well as more damage. I haven't put any points into Remnant VI yet. I'm wanting to try and play with Invasion and Cryo Beam, because I haven't ever really played with Cryo Beam that much, and I gotta say I'm really enjoying it, but I'm kind of feeling like what I am thinking I might get Invasion way up there. Might max out Remnant VI, and like I said, I'm not very familiar with Cryo Beam, so I'm gonna have to kind of look at it and see if it's worth maxing out. And the combat drone, I don't know. I don't really know what's going to help it. That really is going to require me to test and play a lot more to see if it's beneficial to put a lot of points into it. And then you have offensive tech, which I know would be really helpful putting points into it. For equipment, I was using the Omni something. That's what we're going to go with, guys. It was the Omni something. I apologize. I'm very rusty at Mass Effect right now. But it did help tech damage, as well as tech recharge speed, power recharge speed. So it was very beneficial. Now, while I did not get any benefits for my combat drone or my Remnant VI, because they are considered constructs and not actually powers, it did kind of suck, but the power recharge speed was very nice. I could land a lot of invasions. Cryo Beam was regenning like crazy. And then Remnant VI, it did help having it to be a little bit lower power speed. As far as boosters went, I believe I was using an assault rifle amp, which immensely helped. Really, I would be running a weapon amp, whatever your primary weapon is going to be. I would probably run a power amp, and then I used a cyclonic shield mod, because I do feel like, you know, doing a level 1 gold, she really does need that buff, because she's not super tanky. Because I'm coming from such a tanky playstyle, playing the Scrapper, playing the Juggernaut. Those were really the last characters I played, and I played so much of them. I'm still in that offensive mindset of just running up on the enemy. And while you could do that with the Artificer, you can't. If that makes any sense to you guys, you can do that, but you can't. Just remember that. Just remember that Mr. J said you can be offensive, but when you die, you have to remember that I said you can't do that. So, whenever that makes sense in your head, you will be amazing with the Artificer. You just really have to know when you can play your card, because whenever a huge group of enemies comes in, when it's Berserkers or anything that can really stun, Anointed, anything like that, you really have to watch out what other enemies are going to be around you. If it's smaller enemies, plus them, you know, you kind of want to back out, especially if those larger enemies are rushing you. Now, when it's a Berserker, you definitely want to try and let your combat drone stun them and then run. That is a great thing about combat drone, is those Berserkers, whenever they rush you, you can get them stunned and then get out of there as quick as possible, because it does give you enough time to really run and get to a better position. See right there, that stun is just amazing. I absolutely love it. It is so good in so many different situations. It is beyond helpful, especially for you and even for your team if you're the front line, defending on the front line, because she can do that. because, you know, she doesn't really have anything to buff the team necessarily. If you want to say Invasion can buff the team, I guess you can, because it is for the entire team. The enemy defense debuff, I guess you can say that is for the whole team, but I don't want to say it's anything like shield boost, so it's not going to, you don't have to really be near your team to support them, which I think is what really works best in her playstyle and trying to form a good synergy with a team, is she doesn't have to sit with the team, so you can really make your own playstyle work with her. You can move around the map, move freely, stay on your own. You don't have to be with the team to support them, and that's what I think is really great, because the invasion power is really her only real support. While you can use cryo beam to freeze enemies or get them chilled for some extra damage, you know, that definitely does help, but you can still be on the front line to do it and hit those larger enemies, let your team get back and get some really good DPS in on them, especially if you have invasion already set on them. You can do a lot of good damage and a lot of good support using the Artificer if you're going to use her right. And then I especially think if you have the Remnant VI with missiles, I really think there could be a lot of combo possibilities with the Artificer. And then she does have the Remnant Cryo Gauntlet, which is another really nice thing. That is one reason you might want to get some melee damage up in there. So she has a lot of possibilities. She has a lot of potential. And honestly, you know, going back to some older videos when I talked about her, you know, I said that she was my least favorite out of the 4 upcoming characters, and that is including the Juggernaut. I wasn't ever really interested in her. I didn't want to play her. I wasn't, you know, I said I'm really hoping she comes last, and I am kind of disappointed that she came 3rd. I was really expecting the Commando to be up next, and that was the character that I was looking forward to most, and especially the Guardian. I was looking forward to both of them. I wanted the Commando a little bit more, but actually getting the Artificer now and playing her, I can honestly say I'm very happy that she did come next, because she was a lot of fun to play. I played quite a few games. I believe I got up to level 10 or 12, and then I had to quit so I can start editing up this video, and I had a lot of fun playing her. She played really well to my playstyle, especially trying to be offensive but get out of that aggressive stance, so to speak. So you can really play her really well, and it was enjoyable getting away from the Juggernaut and Batarian Scrapper playstyle. It was enjoyable to get back away from that, but still kind of have that feel of being aggressive without being in the enemy's face. That's really where I felt she was best, is she can be aggressive without actually being in that guy's face. So, you know, like I said, you can just have a lot of different playstyles that work best for her. You just have to play with her and find your own. Now, going back to you guys telling me if you want to see more, this is what's really going to matter, is if this video does well, it's getting a lot of views, lots of likes and shares, lots of comments. Guys, I do need feedback on these videos to know if I can continue Mass Effect on the channel, because we have some really great stuff planned for the channel that's going to be coming very soon, hopefully. But I want to know, guys, if you are really wanting more Mass Effect content to be coming back, because I do know a lot of you guys, a lot of my subs especially, are from Mass Effect videos, and I do want to bring more people into the channel that aren't from Mass Effect, and I don't want to say I'm abandoning it, because I do love doing these videos, but I do need some support on them to know that it's going to be worth doing more, because I do want to do a build guide. I had a lot of fun playing her, but I want to know that that video is going to be backed. I'm thinking that I might do that build guide next week. I don't want to say for sure, because I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. It really just depends on how this video does. Probably within the next couple of days, I might check back in on it around Monday, Tuesday, and see how it's doing. And if it's doing well, then I will do a build guide. That build guide would probably be next Friday's video, so a week from today. Maybe it could be the following Monday. We'll just have to wait and see where I'm at with the character, because I really do want to get the new assault rifle, because I feel like she could work really well with it, especially because of these ranges right here. So, and it'd be a good chance to get a test for that weapon out. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see how it's going to go, guys. But like I said, like this video, share it with your friends, comment your thoughts on it, give me some feedback, just share it with everyone you know. Just get the word out. Let's see if Let's set a goal here. Let's kind of think about this. Looking back at some previous Mass Effect videos, let's just see if we can get 1,000 views in a week. If we can get 1,000 views in a week, I will for sure do a build guide. I will just do it. I won't even care. I'd be happy with that. If we can get more than that, I'll do a couple more videos. I might even do a video over the weekend just because I've had a lot of fun playing her. Because I've been considering doing some streams over the weekend. I'll be house sitting for my brother. He has much better internet than me, so we'll just kind of have to see if that happens. But if it does, guys, I will have a link down in the description to our Twitch account. You know, definitely go follow us on there if you want to catch up on all our live streams. I'm also going to have down in the comments, not in the comments, in the description, I will have other playlists, our Destiny 2 story playlist, Dark Souls 3 playlist, Mass Effect 3 playlist, Mass Effect Andromeda playlist, but I imagine if you're here, you've probably seen our Mass Effect videos. If not, go watch them, because I imagine you do love some Mass Effect Andromeda. I will have tons of playlists down in the description for you guys to go check out more content that we've come out with. Definitely, guys, hit that subscribe button. We're really looking forward to growing. We've hit that 200 sub mark, and we're looking to keep going. We're looking to get our road to 500 going. We really want to be there by the end of the year, and we are motivated to get there because we are going to be doing a giveaway at 500 subs. And I did do a podcast video on that, and I will try and link that down in the description for you guys to go check that out for any of you new subscribers who did not see that video. So definitely go check it out. Find out how to enter in that giveaway. Definitely go check that out. Let's talk about a couple last things on the Human Artificer. So, we've already broke ground that she is a support. She can be aggressive or defensive. You can work really any playstyle with her. I want to talk about some shotguns real quick. I haven't actually tested shotguns with the Artificer, and I'm kind of curious if you guys have. If you have, let me know how it worked for you down in the comments, because I'm kind of curious how well it would work. I could see it working, but I haven't done it yet. And I'm kind of curious, and I'm thinking about doing it. I just don't know. What a wonderful place to cut the audio, because my boss calls me at 10 o'clock at night. I love my job. But no, I really do. It is a lot better than previous employments that I've had among working on cars, selling cars, and doing YouTube. I feel like everything is just okay. But that's all for another day to talk about. So, you know, I just don't know where I'm going to go. I feel like the Artificer would do really well on Platinum. I feel like she would be a great team asset, having all of her support abilities, really being able to lock down areas of the map. I'm just waiting to try it. I want to get her leveled up, get more of her out of some packs. I would really like to have some veteran bonuses with her. I feel like she would just shine with those. But that'll be a day, and when that day happens, you all will know, because I'll do a video on it if it ever happens. So, guys, that is really all I have for you on this one. And as you can tell, these videos are not scripted or structured at all. I don't even freaking know what I'm talking about anymore. But I do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please be sure to smash that like button. It will really help us out, as well as these Mass Effect videos, and help me continue to do more in the future. Comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think of the Human Artificer, as well as doing more Mass Effect in the future. Mass Effect Andromeda and Mass Effect 3. I do know that I put out that Guest Juggernaut video because I had a ton of fun playing him those past couple of days. So guys, that's really all I have for you on this one. This has been Mr. J313, and I will catch you all on the next one.